Struck with boredom, I board up my windows. Out of my norm to feel normal. The mornings are mournful, I'm born to be torn between sort of immortal or stuck in this limbo. The smile I've worn on my face is imported. I force it to hide that I don't feel important. I'm stuck in this torment, I'm feeling so dormant. Adorning the horns that I got from the torment. When I'm recording this shit, it's a warning. My thoughts are morbid cause my mind is torpid. My body's contorted, it's under the organs. They cut out my organs, I shut out what's sorted. I sorted through portals to find this dimension. I am depressed and I'm slowly descending. Depend on my homies, confide in discretion. Dissecting my soul is the finest dimension. Wait for the full moon, it's only a crescent. Caressing the pistol, careless if I'm dead. Stuck in my head and I'm stuck in the wreckage. I went to heaven but I got rejected. I went to hell, that's when I got accepted. I access my demons till they get excessive. Expressive, except I'm infected. The tempest has become a tenant. The remnants of penance in this skull is sick of embezzling. Meddling with the unsettling, menacing. Feel like I'm second string, heading to heaven is threatened by everything that I've been wrestling. And I was intrepid, now I am decrepit. Life becomes death if you let it. I look for the exit, I feel like I gave up my leverage. The bodies became like a static. Hide in the crevice and ambush of menace. A war with systemic oppression. Don't know where my head is. I've lost all my ethics, embedded with pain. I convey these emotions until I am dead. Dead like my enemies. Effigies sit on my mantle. Dismantle my demons, they're too much to handle. Candles illuminate, shadows are amble. The energy feels like the weight of an anvil. I travel to hell but I find a way out of it. Mindset is feeble and people are counterfeit. Needing a sense of empowerment. Half of me's powerless, half of me's cowardice. I get it that my perception is callous. Can't find a balance and everything feels like a challenge. Fortified walls on my palace to keep out the soul is a malice. Deuce in the madness, Medusa heads become the faces of friends. Never the same from the places I've been. All of this pain, it just led me to this. Other visions, I die when the blood on my wrist.
I go John Carpenter when the darkness stirs. So mark my words, they pierce me till my cartilage burns. Let's start the purge, the vultures perch. I wait to spark the surge. An artist turns the ash inside, I break apart the urn. I earned the right to write the note you left behind. It plays my mind like righteous thoughts of suicide. I'm crucified, they spill my blood upon the mounds of corn. I'm decorated with the crown of thorns. They sound the horns, I'm bound and torn. I ripped apart like Jack the Ripper. Stacks of liquor will attack my liver. That's the clincher, makes my stomach clench and I pull back the trigger. In this hellhole I am Clive Barker. I'm a Cenobite, I'm dead inside. I'm a night stalker. Yeah, my mind's sharp, but my fucking knife's sharper. And the voices in my head tell me I should die a martyr. It's like martyrs when I peel your flesh. Let me rip you open, let me see inside your chest. It feels so fresh when I tear your heart and take a bite. Last of the Mohicans, and it gives me more power when I feel my bones weaken. Cause when my hands are tied, I feel like Dr. Frankenstein. I create the monsters in my fractured mind. It's alive, quoting Colin Clyde. Where's my fallen bride? I'm starving yet I'm full of all this swallowed pride. Yeah, cause I feel like a ghost, it's so apropos. So when I write it's like an act of Poe. Yeah, so let the violins play a silent hymn. I look at life through a violence. The violence tears my skin as I recite my sins. The vinyl spins as I let the demon cycle in.
Cat souls, put them in a capsule, take it to my castle, chained up a shackled vassals, get hit by the shrapnel, will be battle at the chapel, overdose on a paxil, pack full of corpses with rigor mortis, orchids grow over walls of my fortress, orbit till a vortex to the forest, voices from the chorus, paint a portrait as I lay here, feel the dead rise at my bedside, I spread wide, paralyzed pentagrams all around as my ankles and my wrists get tied, red tides when the rest die, harvest organs, turn the kids into orphans, sword swing to absorb them, coursing through my veins like it's morphine. So I slump slow in my chair, headset on my ears. I am stalked by a ghost dead set on my fears. Heard a noise in my room, breath left, they appeared. I'm stuck as a pawn in your chest every years. Get that I'm here to adhere to society. Sobriety, private propriety, social anxiety. Quietly seeking the privacy, proud of me turning a premise. In the 12th grade, put the 12 gauge to my head. Felt the stress weight every time I laid in my bed. All the self-hate made me wanna play with the dead. When the dealt pain felt like a blade being pressed to the veins in my neck. Save what is left of the saints I test from the grave where I rest. Slave to the stress and my brain is a mess. All my shame is compressed and the plates in my chest is a safe to confess that I'm docile. Heart is a fossil, part with the gospel. Start to be hostile, smart to be watchful. Apostasy but no apostles.